Yeah, anyways, let's move on to some other news. I mean, let's stick in this lightweight division, though, because there are some rumors on the streets that Justin Gaethje versus Charles Olivera is in the works.
Yeah, what do you think about that fight?
If it's real, they need to make it 5 rounds, and it's got to be for a belt. I don't care if it's a fucking interim or a real championship. Why the fuck not?
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
I mean, or not, or they just do it 3 rounds co-main event somewhere, like or a 5-round main event.
Main event.
I mean, it has to be. Justin Gaethje has not fought in a main event.
I would have to say the only problem that we
one time actually he went 3 rounds. I believe.
I think the only problem that I personally have with this is how many times can you crown someone the interim champ?
Yeah.
If Justin Gaethje goes out there again and wins, what are we going to do? Call him the interim champ again?
Yeah. Well, I think that this matchup probably needs a way for Khabib. You know.
Yeah. And I get that, but it's like I'd rather just not. Just from a fan's perspective, I'd rather just not see them fight for a belt. I'd rather just see them fight as #1 contenders, because like I think at some point it diminishes so much value from that belt when you keep crowning these guys interim champs when Khabib is the one true champ until he officially vacates his belt and says, "Nope, I'm done." Right, so I'm just tired of seeing these guys go interim. I mean, are we going to crown? Let's say Gaethje goes out there and beats Olivera. Are we going to crown him interim champ twice before he's actually the champ?
You know what?
I don't want to see that.
The more I think about it, this might be just be like, oh, that's a fucking cheap cop out. But dude, it's Conor McGregor. It's his fucking fault. They want him to be the champion. I don't understand it. What do you think is going to happen when he wins the fucking belt, Dana and Mick Maynard? I know it's the money. I know it's the money situation.
But then you've got the life.
He's not going to fight.
Nope.
He's not going to fucking fight if he wins the belt. He might defend it once, get the massive payday. Maybe that's all they want. Maybe we get 2 paydays left from Conor. We need to cash out on him now. And one of them's got to be for a title.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense for me. It's not going to make you money in the long run. Now they're making their money through ESPN. That is where they're making their fucking money. They're not making their money on ticket sales.
Right.
That's where Conor's bringing all the money is ticket sales and pay-per-views. I mean, they're going to get pay-per-view money regardless. It's Conor fucking McGregor. Like, let's be real. But you're getting more money when there's fans. And they're even talking about trying to get fans at 257. Did you hear this?
I did hear that. A limited amount of fans are going to be allowed in at UFC 257, which, okay, whatever, you know. I like the UFC Apex. I like Las Vegas. I like it. You keep it quiet so that way I can hear guys like Kevin Holland talk shit in the octagon and then have a vicious knockout and a great performance. I love hearing that, man. Like football. Nothing irritates me more than hearing a fake put-in crowd noise where I'm like, just let me hear these guys talk shit to each other. You know, that's what I want to hear. I don't want a crowd back. If I'm being honest, MMA and the UFC has worked just fine without the crowd. I don't ever want to have the crowd back.
I disagree with that statement 100,000 fucking percent.
I know some people do, but I
want to go to a fight.
Really?
That's my thing. I want to go.
I
think it's fun. You know, it's fun to be part of that atmosphere. Yeah, they're fucking. I mean, yeah. You know who wants to go to MMA fights? Fucking yahoos like me. Let's be real. There's a bunch of dumb fucking yahoos like me.
The problem I have with going is like I've had floor seats. Like I've had like right next to the cage. You got cameramen, you got the cage, you got people walking back and forth. I do not like going to fights, if I'm being honest. I like the atmosphere, and of course I enjoy myself. It's a spectacle. It's an event. I've seen some really great fights. But for me, I'd rather just watch this on TV. You're not going to get a better angle than when you do on TV.
Yeah,
I understand
but saying no crowd is robbing everyone like me of that situation, of that experience.
I get that, but I mean, I'm just being selfish here and giving my opinion. You know, I'm not saying like I'm running the UFC or anything, but for me, it doesn't work with the crowd. I'm tired of hearing the Ric Flair, woo!
I know, that is annoying as fuck.
Woo! I'm like, oh my God, I'm just trying to watch a fight. Shut up.
The best crowd ever I was part of was at UFC. What was that? I think it was 240. No, it wasn't 240. It was 230, 231 or 232. It was Stipe versus DC1. And it was a Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis fight, and nobody fucking watched it.
Yeah.
Everyone booed. We did the wave. Everyone pulled their fucking cell phones out and did the fucking lights thing.
Yep.
And that was more entertaining.
Yeah.
That was more entertaining. I had a fun time doing that.